So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and I've got a bag here that I had over on the side that I've been wanting to do a video of, and I put it off, and then something really cool happened, and it involved one of you. And what's the bag? Well, it's a Dollar General bag. So what's in the bag?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
No. What's in the bag, not what's in the box. Well, I'm going to talk to you about that, and I'm also going to tell you the cool story about why I love you guys and why physical media rules. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Shop your new Dollar General store. Everyday low prices on everything you need.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316. And back there in the back, that's me in the sign, because JeffMan316 Live is usually where we get together on the weekends, Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we watch along to a movie, and we talk about pop culture, we talk about physical media, we talk about Dollar General. Well, not really. The chat about Dollar General happened in the comments of one of my videos, and then I talked to one of you guys back and forth, and something cool happened. So I'm going to go into story time. Are you ready for story time with JeffMan316 as we talk about Dollar General? Yeah, me too. So let's get into the story. So our story begins, back in around September, maybe, I think middle of September. Could have been beginning. I'm not exactly sure. But there was a couple months in 2024 where I was reading on Reddit that people were posting photos of Dollar Generals that had 50% off sale signs, and none of mine did at all. And I remember going into the two that were near where I work, and I talked to the people that worked there. They weren't managers, just the regular workers, and I was asking them, "Are you got 50% off any of your movies?" And they said, "Not that I know of." So we scanned a bunch of them, some DVDs, some Blu Rays, and nothing came up. So I was reading the thread on Reddit, and a bunch of people said the same thing happened to them, and they said they actually went and talked to the manager and showed them the photos from the group, basically saying that they're supposed to be 50% off, and some of them basically, I guess, guilted or whatever, talked the managers into giving them 50% off. So I had tried that, it didn't work. But so a week or so later after that, I said I didn't have anything to do at lunch. I went into a Dollar Tree because I was going to do a retrospective video, and I still might do it, where I was looking to see if they had anything left movie-wise, and they barely had anything. It was like one little teeny stack over in the electronics section, so it was nothing to record and nothing cool to do a video on. But there's a Dollar General right next door, so I went into the Dollar General, and there's some footage that you might have seen in one of my weekly videos, and I was planning on doing a video about this. So let me put this footage here, and as you can see over in the corner, like away from everything, they had these movies, just stacks upon stacks of movies, stacked, no organization whatsoever. And so I went ahead and talked to the manager in that store, and I was showing him the article or the thread that I was reading, and I showed him the photos, and that manager literally said, "I'm trying to get rid of half of this shit. It's just stacked up and nobody buys it. If you see anything over there you want, get a stack of them, and I'll sell them to you at 50% off."
60% of the time, it works every time.
So if you're close to the channel, or you watched a lot of videos back around that time, you'll know I had some flooding issues in my basement. It didn't ruin a lot of movies, but it ruined some. It was a really bad experience. I did a video about it. You'll see me like going underwater or whatever. But around that time is when I bought this bag of movies, and I put it to the side, and I really got behind on a lot of content back then, and I feel like I'm just now getting back in the groove between work and then all the cleanup for that, fighting with the insurance and everything. It was just a pain in the ass, and none of my good movies got ruined. They're all in this room, but a lot of the Dollar Tree, Dollar General stuff that I had in boxes, some of it got ruined, and I had to get the insurance company let me replace most of it. A lot of it had price stickers on it, so I just took photos of it. Some of the stuff, even though it had plastic on it, got water inside. But that's a story for another day. This story is about Dollar General. So what happened was, like I said, that manager let me get a big bag of movies. Put this thing over to the side, hadn't even thought about it. So one of I think it might have been on a horror pack video. Don't quote me on that, but I was talking to one of you guys about some movies, and a movie in particular came up, and it was a movie called The Void. Now, I've seen The Void. I swear I can't remember, but my copy of the movie The Void came, I thought, in the horror pack. If it didn't, I don't remember where I ended up getting my original copy, but it's a pretty good movie, and maybe if you guys aren't familiar with it, I'm going to show you what it looks like, but maybe we'll talk about it on the channel if you want. I could do a review. But once again, hadn't really thought anything of it. Maybe things happen for a reason. The dots started to connect for me, and one day when I was cleaning up in here, I found this Dollar General bag, and I said, man, this is like going to be a couple months old. You guys don't want to hear anything about this haul that I got from Dollar General from months ago, even though it was a good deal. It was 50% off. So I started looking through the titles, and what did I find? Well, there was a couple decent ones in there. Like, I ended up getting this Miss Congeniality 1 and 2. It says $6.95. And this didn't get wet. This was one of those, the cover was and the plastic were already rippled like that. So, but $6.95, and I got it for half price, so $3.50. So then I'll give you an example, another one in here. I didn't own this movie, but I got Graffiti Bridge. I think I've seen this back in the day on cable, but I don't own it on anything. I got the 4K of Purple Rain, and this is in a cool purple case. So I was like, shit, I'll get it. It's only $2.50. So that's only like an example of two movies. Nothing great, like I said. But when I was digging through the bag, what did I find? I found this copy of The Void. I was covering it up because I was really stoked about how much I paid for this. So let me sit this bag down and I'll talk about the rest of the story. So The Void is the movie that came up in the conversation I had with one of you guys. It says Pure Cosmic Dread. It's from Scream Media. It's got some bonus features on an audio commentary. The making of. I don't know what year this thing came out. It's only 90 minutes. It's 2017. So the reason I was covering it up was it was cool. I got this movie for $1. $1.95, so I got it literally for half price. I got it for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
It was only two movies that I got in that bag that were $1.95. I think the other one was Otis. It's an unrated movie. I already owned it, but I figured for $1 I could include it in a giveaway or give it away, give it as a gift to somebody. But The Void. Now, why is this, why am I talking about The Void? Well, one, for two reasons. Number one, you guys need to, like, if you're just casually don't have anything to do, don't give up on physical media and finding it in the wild. Like, I know we lost Best Buy. I know we lost Target. I know we lost, potentially, pretty much probably going to lose Big Lots. And Dollar General, I haven't seen anything new in those stores in ages. But if you're in an area and you haven't looked in a Dollar General before, or it's been like a very long time, go in, casually walk in and look. I do it all the time with the couple around here. Rarely do I find anything. One time you saw a video where I walked in and I dug through the stack and then I found a full moon DVD that was virtually like cost hardly nothing, and it was pretty, not just, I wouldn't say it was rare, like it was worth a lot of money, but it was one that you wouldn't find in the wild very often, and it was worth way more than what I paid for it. Now, The Void, that's a good example of a movie that you may not have seen, a movie that, hey, you come across a bargain, even if you pay full price, $1.95, why would you not buy it for $1.95? Well, in this case, I hit the double jackpot. Number one, 50% off. But number two, I did not even know this. So thanks to whoever told me. I could go back and look at the comments, but I forgot to do it before this video. I apologize. You know who you are. You're probably watching my video. This movie ends up being where it's actually worth a pretty penny. I think it's out of print already. Or it just didn't get printed enough and it wasn't that popular of a movie. It reminds me, I can't remember, it's been a while since I watched it. It's kind of like, felt like it was almost like H.P. Lovecraft type of stuff in it. I really liked the movie. I remember enjoying it when I watched it. So my copy is now on the shelf over there and it is open, obviously. This copy is still sealed. It's still got the price sticker on it. And if you look it up on eBay right now, I've seen this thing go anywhere between 50 and 75 bucks here in the last couple months. So that's the second. You never know when you're going to find a hidden gem. So I found a hidden gem for $1 by just talking to the manager. So that's one of the things I love about physical media hunts, is you never know. It's always like the good feeling, the exhilaration of finding something in the wild you weren't expecting. Finding a movie, even if it wasn't worth that much, a $2 movie that I, at the time you might not have seen it. If you have seen it, it's something you might want to add to the collection. Even if you paid $5 for some of these things, it could be a movie worthwhile. But always look in these stores when you go in there and see if you can find any physical media, and follow like some of these Dollar Tree, Dollar General store threads on Reddit, because of these guys, man. If you think that I'm all in on physical media, some of those threads, man, those guys are really into it, and they go back and forth in these stores. And like I said, they'll tell you whether they had success stories or not. So I really like going and reading some of that stuff. So like I said, this is a great hidden gem story. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. You can go find some out of print stuff still out there in the wild. I know it happened a couple months ago, but that's still fairly new as far as I don't know. This movie probably would have still been down in that store up under that big stack if I hadn't went in there and looked. So here's the other thing. Would you like for me to do a video where I show you what I got in Dollar General? I mean, none of those movies there, I'll tell you, are anything great. This is an example, but that one, it would be the exact best one. That's going to be the one that makes this story worthwhile. But would you like to see a haul video? I'm not going to do it in this one where I just show you all the ones I got for half price. If so, put that in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure you hit the like button, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that normal YouTube stuff. If you are a subscriber, I love you. Please make sure you hit the notification button so you'll know that when I post new videos. And if you aren't a subscriber, hey, come on board. It's free of charge. It's free entertainment. You get to hear me sit around rambling about physical media all the time. So I do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. And until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter signing out, saying you guys be safe out there in the physical media void.